answer the question, what do I do if my child is ill on the day of the exam? I'm Lorraine Yarderberg.
And I'm Katie Craze, and together we work at JK Educate. This question really has two parts to it, because it could be if your child is ill in the lead up to the actual day of the exam, or it could be on the morning of the exam. Lorraine, what advice would you have to parents?
Well, I think we have to look at the lead up to the exam first. So in the lead up, if there is a problem, you need to go to the doctor and make sure that you've got proper verification that this is happening. You then need to get in touch with the school and let them know what's happening and look at what the alternative arrangements are going to be. Now, most schools do have alternatives because this does happen. You can imagine out of hundreds of children that are sitting, there are always going to be some children that are going to be ill or have some form of accident just before the exam takes place. So that's my advice for the beginning, just before the exam. Now, if it's on the day, the first thing you need to do is to ring the school and let them know that your child is ill. Then you need to go to the doctor and again get that verification that the child is ill, and then talk to the school about what the alternative is going to be. It's very important to do that. The other thing that can happen sometimes is that if a child is ill during an exam but not ill enough to go home, then after the exam you should take your child to the doctor and just have them checked over. Because if it's proven that they have a temperature, that they're just starting with an illness, you need to let the school know that so it can be taken into consideration when they're marking the paper. Because it's too late to resit, but you know, the school need to know that. So those would be the sort of pieces of advice I would be giving to parents about it.
I hope you found that helpful, and thank you very much for listening.